So, Rohini, today I particularly invited you and requested you to join me for a very major and important thing in a pet parent's life is vaccinations. This vaccinations has been a very important thing as per my experience and understanding. What do you think are the mandatory vaccines and non-mandatory vaccines?
So coming to the mandatory and non-mandatory vaccines, in medical terms, we call them as a core vaccines and non-core vaccines. Core vaccines are given to the dogs. It's an essential vaccine which every dog should have in any country
Okay.
because major diseases like rabies, which are fatal, they are spread through the dog bites, which are not vaccinated.
Okay.
So vaccines can actually control this spread by the fatal disease, which is rabies. So core vaccines are necessary for every dog, regardless of their environment, regardless of where they live,
Okay.
regardless of the behavior.
So you're trying to tell कि स्ट्रीट डॉग्स को भी एंटी रेबीज करवाना पड़ता है, पेट डॉग्स को भी करवाना पड़ता है, वाइल्ड डॉग्स को भी करवाना पड़ता है. Any dog who is found in human presence should get rabies vaccine done. Okay. So rabies is a core vaccine. What about DHPPIL? I hear the terms like 7-in-1, 9-in-1, 10-in-1. I know something about KC, kennel cough vaccines. Are these also core vaccines?
So core vaccines include rabies, VHPPIL. These two are the core vaccines, and non-core vaccines include this KC,
Okay.
leptospirosis,
Okay.
kennel cough,
Okay.
and also Lyme's disease vaccine.
Okay.
So these non-core vaccines are given in certain conditions.
Like, let's go one by one. Let's say, what is KC, kennel cough?
So kennel cough vaccine is given to the dogs which are mostly kept in a crowded areas,
Okay.
which are surrounded by other dogs. Mostly like boarding academies or any kennels which are surrounded by other dogs. This kennel cough disease will be spreading to one dog to the other because of the cough which is coming from an affected dog.
Okay, so if there is an infected dog, he can spread this infection to other dog. Is it an infection or is it a virus?
It's a virus.
It's a virus. So a infected dog can spread the kennel cough virus to some other dog.
Yes.
Is it kennel cough virus or there is a term
Kennel cough is caused by Bordetella virus.
Bordetella virus? Okay, so kennel cough is a non-core vaccine which has to be given if your dog is interacting with other dog or living with a lot of dogs. Okay. What is another core non-core vaccine?
Another one is canine corona vaccine.
Canine corona. Okay.
This vaccine is also given to the dogs which are surrounded by the other dogs.
Okay.
This is similar to the corona disease which humans also face, but strains are different.
Okay.
Same kind of symptoms can be seen in animals too.
Got it. So what is a 7-in-1, 9-in-1, 10-in-1?
So DHPPL, which is a core vaccine,
Mm-hmm.
each of the each of the letter describes a virus. E comes for distemper, H comes for hepatitis, L for leptospirosis, P for parvo, PI for parainfluenza.
Okay.
So all these strains are mixed in one vaccine.
Okay.
If it's only DHPP, it includes only distemper, hepatitis, parvo, and parainfluenza. If it's including PI and also L and different strains of L, it's a DHPPIL vaccine, which is a 7-in-1 vaccine. Each of the strain included will be counted as a 7-in-1, 9-in-1, or 11-in-1 vaccine.
Oh, so basically, if you are giving a vaccine for 7 different diseases, strains, then it is 7-in-1. If we are giving for 9, it is 9-in-1. If we are giving for 10, it is 10-in-1. Okay. So 7-in-1 is a mandatory core vaccine. 9-in-1 is 7 plus 2 essential good to have vaccines. Got it. Now I understand that better. Okay. So if anti-rabies and DHPP IL is a core vaccine. Why are vets across the city also giving corona vaccines and KC vaccines right out of the blue to all the pets? Is it okay?
That is not necessary for all the dogs which are being there at home. Those are necessary for the pets which are going for any boarding academies or training academies or being kept at a kennel or any kind of crowded dog areas.
Okay.
So it's not necessary for every dog to get the KC or corona vaccine.
Is it okay to have them? Is it causing any kind of problem if we just give it to the vet, to the dog? Sorry. So, really, what I'm trying to ask is, if my dog is gonna stay only with me, not interact with other dogs, let's say he might interact at the most one time when he is going on a walk with one or two other dogs. Do I have to give him KC?
If those dogs are vaccinated, and this dog won't be necessary to have a KC vaccine. But in general, if the dog is kept at only one place without getting interaction with the other dogs, it's not necessary to get a vaccine, which is KC or corona vaccine.
But doctor, in general life, I have a dog. I would want to take him for a walk. I would want him to go and play in a pet park. I would want him to meet other dogs. It's not necessary I have an opportunity, but definitely I would love if I have an opportunity. I have my friend's dog. I would want both the dog to play. So in this case scenario, do I have to give kennel corona?
Yes, that can be given. It acts like a prophylactic measure.
Okay.
Give a vaccine, even if it's a non-core vaccine, because we don't know when the dog gets interacted with the other dogs. We take them out if they are playing with any street dogs. We don't want to take the risk of getting them infected with other kind of viruses. So it's like a prophylactic measure to take KC or other non-core vaccines.
You said
Prophylaxis.
prophylaxis?
Prophylactic measure.
Prophylactic measure. I think I'll have to become a doctor to tell all these words, but thank you. But prophylactic effort is also, can I call it preventive measure? Okay. So when I am giving this vaccines as preventive measure, the non-core vaccines, when I am giving them as a preventive measure, is there any negative aspect of which will affect my dog?
The dogs which are healthy.
Okay.
So before we inject any kind of vaccine into the dog, we have to see that the dog is healthy. If the dog's immunity is very low and we are giving them the other vaccines, then the dog can't take that into their body and it will affect with the same virus.
Okay. So if the dog is not well or unhealthy and we are giving the dog a vaccine, there are high chances that it might adversely affect them. Got it. So going back to the vaccines and reiterating, they are anti-rabies and DHPPIL are core vaccines. KC and Corona are non-core vaccines. Is there any other vaccine apart from those four vaccines?
There are other vaccines, but in India, we are not using them because those strains are not available in India.
Can you give an example, please?
Lyme's disease vaccine. This vaccine is given in the abroad countries because there we can see the Lyme's disease virus more. So it's not found in India. So Lyme's disease vaccine is not being given in India.
Okay.
So each vaccine is also related to the surroundings and also the country in which the pet lives.
Got it. So if I take my pet to that particular country, then I might have to give that vaccine before going there or after going there. Got it. ठीक है. Now, what is the scenario where certain vets are giving DHPPIL 2 times? Some vets are giving it 3 times. Why is that?
So there is a schedule for these vaccinations. Generally, DHPPL vaccine is started at the age of 45 days. And if the pet is of age 30 days, then we can start giving the pet the DP puppy vaccine,
Okay.
which is started at the age of 4 weeks. Almost.
DP puppy, you said.
Yes.
Okay.
This vaccine will include only distemper and parvovirus.
Okay.
It is better to give it at 30 days of age.
Okay.
If we are starting to give the vaccination at 30 days of age, then we will have to continue this vaccine till the puppy reaches 16 weeks of age.
16 weeks of age.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every time we are giving the vaccination, DP will be becoming DHPPIL.
Okay.
So DHPPIL vaccine will be given after DP puppy vaccine.
Okay.
So boosters after this first dose of DHPPIL, we will be giving the booster dose after 28 days.
Okay.
We will continue this schedule till the puppy reaches 16 weeks of age. In that, 2 booster doses will be covered mostly. If necessary, and if the puppy is being exposed to other unvaccinated puppies, 3rd booster dose can also be given.
So, Dr. Rohini, we have spoken a lot about vaccinations. We have spoken a lot about general behavior. Can you, in single line, guide pet parents what vaccinations has to be done? At what age should they get this vaccination? Can you please start from puppy DP?
So puppy DP vaccine is given at the age of 30 days. First dose will be given at the 30th day. When the puppy reaches 6 to 8 weeks of age, DHPPIL first dose will be given. And booster dose for DHPPIL will be given after 28 days of the initial dose. And this booster dose will be given till the puppy reaches 16 weeks of age. This is the first core vaccine schedule. Next, anti-rabies vaccine. This vaccine is given at the age of 3 months. And booster dose will be given after 28 days of the first dose. And then annual vaccines are given. And non-core vaccines like KC and Corona, they are started at the age of 6 to 8 weeks. And booster dose will be given after 28 days and it will be continued as an annual vaccine. So annual vaccines which are given mainly are DHPPIL and also anti-rabies. They should be given up to 6 years of age and later on if necessary.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.